Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my 28-week update slash kind of like my second trimester update. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. One thing I do want to mention in this video before I get started on pregnancy stuff is the pre-sale for SB is still going on through Sunday. If you haven't seen it yet, it is these initial necklaces, which would make such a good Mother's Day gift. And the pre-sale ends on the 4th, which is April 4th on Sunday. It is Easter Sunday actually. And this is the rose gold color, but they do come in gold, rose gold, and silver. So the initial necklaces are on pre-sale, as well as the personalized disc bracelets, which I have my Sarah bracelet on, the personalized Emmas, which I have this Mama bracelet, which feeling like I get to wear since I am in my 3rd trimester. And then you can choose between the black letters or the white letters. So you have either options for the disc bracelets and the Emma bracelets. These are gold-filled beads. It's the first time we've done the personalized bracelets with gold-filled beads. So they're super high quality. I've had just my 2 plain ones on for like 4 months now, and I sleep in them, I shower in them, all the things, and they are still in great condition and have not tarnished. So if you want any of those items, then definitely check out the links below. I'll have all of them linked below, and Sunday will be your last chance to grab them, and you will get them for Mother's Day. In every update video, I kind of like to go through my symptoms, my cravings, and just kind of like general updates. I actually feel like I have kind of a lot of things to share with you guys today. So first up is, I guess, the symptoms. A lot of my symptoms are still the same. I'm still congested. I'm still having a lot of trouble sleeping. The sleeping issue is just continuing to get worse as I get bigger, and I'm just not comfortable. So there's that. The past like week or so, I have noticed that I'm getting tired again. I was exhausted during my 1st trimester, and it's been probably about a week, maybe a week and a half now, that I felt myself kind of slowing down a little bit more. I think it's a combination of not sleeping well at night and then also just becoming a little bit more tired. So I've taken a couple of naps, and I don't know, I'm not ready to slow down. So I'm kind of frustrated by it, but I also know that my body knows what it needs, and if I need to nap, I'm letting myself nap. So those are kind of the symptoms right now. At 25 weeks, oh my gosh, I started getting sciatica pain, and it is awful. I hope that none of you ever have to deal with it. It happened the very first time when I was at my new office. I was on the floor painting the trim, and when I got up, I could not walk. Like, I was basically dragging my left leg along with me, and I was crying. It was the worst physical pain I have ever been in. So yeah, it was just absolutely awful. I ended up getting a prenatal massage later that week, and I think it ended up helping a little bit. For a few days, it didn't feel like there was any difference, and then it has felt a little bit different, but I have learned that just carrying heavy things or just like exerting myself in a way that isn't necessary can't happen anymore. I'm such a person that does things myself, and so asking Adam to put things in my car for me or carry things to a different room for me has been really annoying, but I'm just trying to suck it up because I don't want to go through that pain all the time for the rest of my pregnancy. I did notice that it kind of flared up after going on a walk the other day. So I don't know. I'm trying to both stay active and moving and all of that, but also not push it too much, because I know if I do, I'm not gonna be able to do anything, and that's not a good thing. I did schedule another prenatal massage for a few weeks from now, so I'm hoping that if I get a couple more massages in, then I'll be good to go. As far as cravings go, oh my gosh, I am still on the fruit train. I've been eating tons of pineapple, tons of grapes, tons of berries. And then the other thing that I have been loving is lemonade. I hadn't had lemonade in probably like 10 years maybe, and randomly it sounded really good, and so I got some, and it's delicious. I've been drinking it almost every day. I can't get over it. It's like that tart. It's like sweet and tart, but like mostly tart. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So that has been like my biggest recent craving. I already drink lemon juice in my water. I squeeze a bunch of lemons at once and then keep a little thing of the juice in my fridge, which I've always been a fan of lemon juice, or of water with lemon, but it has been on another level. I've been putting so much more lemon in my water recently, and yeah, it's almost like, I guess, a version of lemonade, only without any sugar in it. And so now I'm drinking regular lemonade too. Oh my gosh, so good. It's just so funny that like something so random that I hadn't had in years and years and years just randomly came into my mind, and I couldn't get it out of my head until I had it. So the other day we were watching TV and I said Trix cereal sounded really good. Again, I probably haven't had that in at least 15 years, and I haven't had it. It actually doesn't really sound good anymore, but it was like this fleeting craving of Trix cereal randomly. I don't know. So those are my cravings. I'm still having a lot of aversions to like meats, which is frustrating, but yeah, I haven't had any like crazy cravings, I guess, like of weird things, but just that lemonade is really hitting the spot lately. Another thing I want to mention is, okay, I don't want you guys to take this as medical advice or like follow this or anything. So take this with a grain of salt. But my sister is allergic to dairy. So growing up, we never baked with dairy. We didn't cook with dairy. Like she could not have dairy. Like I will never forget, every time we went to a restaurant, my parents would have to ask if the buns were grilled in butter for her to get a hamburger. So she had never had like mac and cheese or cheese on her pizza. We would get, if we ordered pizza, she would get pizza without cheese, and they couldn't cut it because the knife would have been used to cut cheese pizza, and she couldn't even have that much exposure. Like she was very allergic to dairy. And then when she got pregnant, her dairy allergy went away, and so we did some research on it, and basically it's because when you're pregnant, your body, your immune system is so much lower that allergies for the most part are an overactive immune system, like spiking the reaction. So she, since being pregnant the first time, and then while she was nursing, and then she got pregnant again, and now she's nursing again, she has not been allergic to dairy. She's eaten mac and cheese for the first time, like regular ice cream, all the things. Anyway, I am not really allergic to anything. I'm allergic to a couple of medicines, and then randomly raw blueberries. Not cooked blueberries, only if they're raw. And I tried raw blueberries and I am not allergic to them right now. So I was breaking out in hives if I would eat them, and lately I love eating Cheerios with blueberries on top, and I've been eating that so often now because my body is not reacting to it. So it's crazy, but I'm taking full advantage of it. And then as far as other updates for the nursery, we still haven't physically done anything in the nursery. It's actually the room next to the room that I'm sitting in right now. And we need to finish the closet upstairs so that we can move Adam's clothes back into the closet because we're doing a bathroom remodel up there. And so we need to clean that room out in order to start the nursery. But we did order the crib and we got that in. We got the glider in. We got the rug in. So there are items and they're all sitting in my office right now. So we're definitely getting items in. We just haven't actually physically like painted in there yet or cleaned everything out or set anything up. So those things will be coming probably in the next couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, we still need to do a lot of things, but we're starting to make progress. And speaking of, we both were able to get our first dose of the COVID vaccine, which obviously contact your healthcare professional if you are pregnant and want to learn about all of it. I don't want your opinion on it. I have made a decision for myself and for my baby and for my family, and my decision was to get the vaccine. So I ended up getting the Pfizer vaccine. I've had 1 dose of it so far. Didn't really have any side effects from it, and I'm getting my second dose in like a week and a half, I think. So because we're gonna be fully vaccinated, we are able to do a baby shower, which is something that we didn't think we would be able to do. And it's so crazy because since we postponed our wedding last year, we didn't have a bridal shower. So this is the very first shower that we will have ever had. And I have not registered yet. We started looking at registry stuff. No idea what to register for. If you have must-haves, leave them down below in the comments. I have no clue what to get. There are so many products and it feels so overwhelming. Like, obviously I know some things that we need to get, but I don't know all of them by any sense of the imagination. So I would love to know what your guys' like must-have items are. Either way, I'm really excited to be able to celebrate with some of our family and friends and see a few people. It has been such a long time coming, and a lot of our friends and then all of our parents and siblings will have all at that point been vaccinated. So it's just going to be really nice to be able to do something that feels a little bit more normal, because we really haven't been social at all. We have only seen our parents in months. So we've not hung out with friends. We haven't done anything. So it'll be really nice to be able to hug some friends and have a little bit of normalcy and be able to celebrate one of our big life milestones, because we really haven't seen a lot of our friends even since we got engaged. We got engaged last February, and so we have not seen a lot of our friends. We got engaged, married, and will have had a baby in the time that we've seen a lot of our friends, which is absolutely mind-blowing. We went to do a 3D ultrasound last week, so I think it was on the day that I turned 28 weeks, and we got to see little boy. It was so cute. He was moving around like crazy, which makes sense because I can feel him moving so much. Like, all the time. Every time I get up to go pee in the middle of the night and then I lay back down, he's moving like crazy. And Heather, who did the ultrasound, she mentioned that when you're walking around during the day, you're kind of rocking him to sleep, but then if you sit down, you're not soothing him anymore, and so that's when he starts to move around a lot. So it makes sense that at night he goes crazy. And if you are in the Metro Detroit area, I went to Baby Envision, which I can link their website down below, but they have a couple of locations around the Metro Detroit area, and it was just so cool to see his little face, which I can leave a photo right here from that ultrasound. But he had his leg up. He was like holding onto his leg, and his leg was straight up like next to his face basically the entire time. So that was really funny. We also did get a little stuffed animal from the 3D place, and they put the heartbeat in it, so you can hear it. I love that so much. I just cannot get over it. It's so cute, but also we can just hear his heartbeat anytime we want, which is just, I don't know. I just love him, and I can't wait to meet him, and so having something cute and cuddly that has his heartbeat in it is just so special, and seeing all of his ultrasound pictures and all of that just makes everything so real and crazy. And then a couple days after that, I had my 28-week appointment at my doctor's office, and the last time I had an appointment at 24 weeks, they told me that I was measuring big, just like based on my stomach. And so we had an ultrasound this time, and they told me that he was measuring big again. And so I was looking at the Bump app, and I was 28 weeks and I think 2 days at that point, and he was measuring at the weight of what the Bump app said was 31 weeks, so like 3 weeks ahead. So I don't know. Hopefully that was a growth spurt and things will level back out, but we will see. They told me it's not really anything to worry about yet, but they will keep an eye on it, and we'll check it again when I get a little bit farther along. But my appointments are now going from every 4 weeks to every 2 weeks, so I do need to go to the doctor every 2 weeks going forward, which is so much. And I did my glucose test, the 1 hour test, this past week, and I just found out today that I failed it. So I have to go back and do the 3 hour test. So the 1 hour test, they have you drink this like orange drink, and then you wait an hour, and then they take your blood. And then this time I have to go in and drink the drink. They take your blood, then you drink the drink, and then they take your blood again after 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. So I have to be there for a really long time, and I have to get my blood drawn 4 times. So definitely dreading that. But hopefully I will not have gestational diabetes. That would be such a bummer. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm just hoping that me and baby boy are very healthy and can continue to be through the rest of my pregnancy. It's crazy that it's coming kind of to an end. I'm definitely looking forward to not being pregnant anymore. I think that I'm gonna miss feeling him kick, but I just cannot wait to meet him. Now that I've seen him on ultrasound 2 times in the past week, I'm like, I don't want to see pictures of him anymore. I want him in my arms. I want to feel him. I want to get to know him. I want to see what he looks like in real life. I want all of those things. I have placed a few orders for clothing and just like some random things. I think I'm gonna do a little baby boy clothing haul when I get the rest of my orders in. So far, only 1 pair of shorts shipped, and they shipped separately from everything else. I don't know why, but when I get the rest of the items in, I think I'm gonna do a haul because baby clothes are so cute, so I figured I may as well share, because by the time he's here and actually wearing those clothes, they will probably be sold out. So I do want to share them while they're in stock and available. All right, lastly, let me show you a clip of my bump. Right now, I am at 28 weeks and a few days. So this is the current baby bump. Definitely getting bigger and bigger. I feel like it's getting harder to just move around normally because there's a lot more weight here, obviously. So even just trying to turn over when I'm sleeping and my center of gravity, everything has definitely shifted quite a bit now that I am further along. So this is the 28-week little boy baby bump. Alrighty guys, those are all of the updates from my second trimester / the past like 4 weeks. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.